Hey everyone, Jeff here. Yes, I am a Xennial, and yes, this is really the real me. Why? Dang Synthoids getting into everything. Hey everyone, I'm the real Jeff, and welcome to the XennialLens. Today, we're going to be continuing our look at GIJoe, a Real American Hero, episodes 16 and 17, the Synthoid Conspiracy. The Synthoid Conspiracy is, of course, a classic two-parter from first season of GIJoe Real American Hero, and it's one that I certainly remember very fondly. If you hadn't guessed yet, Synthoids are like replicants. They look like the people you think they are, but they're not. Which is interesting because GIJoe Real American Hero has already relied extremely heavily on people in disguise, but now they're taking it a step further. And I believe that this is the first step on the path to the creation of the bats. I don't know if that's actually in canon, but it could be. Because I think that they really wanted characters that could be killed on screen, which the easy workaround for that, which you can't, obviously they weren't allowed to do in GIJoe classically, why everyone parachutes out of exploding planes. The workaround is, of course, let's just make them robots, because no one cares about the clankers. If you would like to jump right ahead to today's reaction, please just look down below for the chapter times. They're always there in the description, along with other salient information you may be interested in, like where to watch these episodes without my yammering on. That's on the Hasbro official YouTube page. But why would you even have clicked on this video if you didn't want to hear a reaction? I don't know. Also, of course, there is a link to the Patreon where you could watch this entire uncut reaction if you are so inclined. Don't forget, here on YouTube as well, we have all of the previous episode reactions in their cut down forms in a playlist. Everything's linked down below. Just go check it out if you're interested in more details. For me, I just want to yap for a little bit more because I love talking about GIJoe, and if you're not here for the analysis, then what are you here for? So today I think we're going to be in for something really exciting. This is another episode by the writer Christy Marks. She is the woman who we saw from the DVD bonus features, which I did a commentary or reaction to over on the Patreon. But she was a writer on the show, and it's good to see another episode from her. Her first episode was Countdown to Zartan, which at the time I was kind of like, I don't know. But now in the sort of larger scale and thinking back upon Countdown to Zartan, I do think that it was a pretty solid episode. I mean, I thought it was fine at the time, but I hadn't stacked it up against the others, and it had a few really good elements. In particular, she really used Storm Shadow and Spirit. She helped that sort of ongoing storyline of the rivalry between those two kind of evolve. And she had some good dramatic tension. She also put Zartan in a space that was kind of out of his element. And I only sort of think that maybe it was a little early in the series to do that, whereas we hadn't really established the characters for who they were. And I think that you need to show, especially the villains, to show them being true badasses before you start stripping away, their sort of cool factor and making them, weakening them on screen, which was an interesting thing to do with Zartan in the sort of larger context, like what scares Zartan. Hint, a bomb about to go off beside him does scare him. But that said, I don't think we needed to strip away his character quite yet. It would have been nice to establish him a bit more than we had gotten just after The Revenge of Cobra, which was, a great feature debut for the Dreadnoks in general. Anyhow, today we're going to be looking at the Synthoid Conspiracy. Now, the Synthoids are something that I remember pretty well from being a kid, although the specifics of this two-parter is not something that I distinctly remember. I have a strong sense that as soon as we start watching it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember this scene, or maybe what kind of comes next, or generally plays here. But the Synthoids as a concept are something that continued on in later episodes of GIJoe. And like I said, the sort of prototype in my mind at least, for what was to become the Bats, which were the I think they were season 2, robots, basically the Cobra robots that could easily be destroyed. And in this case, these are really just like, doppelgangers made out of some sort of like clay, like living clay, I think, if I remember rightly. But then again, I may be getting confused with the putties from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. But I don't know about that either, because the putties, although I think they were like made of putty, I'm not a Power Rangers like, fanatic. I don't really know much about the lore there. But did they ever actually like melt on screen? Because that's kind of what we get here. My memory is that we're gonna get like, you don't realize that the Synthoids have replaced the person that you're standing next to until the heat gets turned up, and then they start like Raiders of the Lost Ark melting. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. Anyhow, I'm looking forward to some horrific kind of sequences here. I think that's exciting. I think like all of a sudden Duke turns to Scarlet and her face starts melting. That sounds awesome, right? Or maybe it'll be the other way around. Or even cooler if like someone was like going about their day and they didn't realize that they were the Synthoid. Oh, that would be a good story. Kind of like that Voyager episode. Remember that Voyager episode where the whole crew realized like, oh crap, we're all just like alien goo? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That was a great, great episode. So like sad and disappointing, but like very cool. Anyway, that's the kind of like adventure that I'm looking forward to. Something with a little edge of gross horror. Will we get it? Hopefully. This, I think, is the start of something pretty exciting. And I'll be interested after we watch this two-parter to discuss, where it came from. Which we will explore as well. After the two-parter, in the sort of analysis section, I have some updates for you around how we're how we're evolving and amplifying the formatting here. But for now, I will just say that we are going to be watching both episodes here in this video, which obviously I think you should be able to tell by the thumbnail and, whatever, all the other stuff around here. And I'm really excited to jump in. So without further ado, let's get started with the Synthoid Conspiracy Part 1. Hello, my friends. Welcome to those of you who jumped right here. I'm very excited to have you join me. Today, we are once again looking at GIJoe, the Synthoid Conspiracy, Season 1, Episode 16. I'm predicting, well, we can see the thumbnail. It's gonna have Duke, and it's gonna have a dog in it. So probably a Duke-centric episode. Let's get started, shall we?
Yo, Joe! He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. GIJoe is there. GIJoe.
Oh, GIJoe. Who else could we get in this episode? I'd like to see Quick Kick. We haven't had a Quick Kick-centric episode ever since he showed up in Pyramid of Darkness. Footloose literally has not been seen since that third episode of Pyramid of Darkness. I don't know. That's okay. I'm happy to get Duke episodes because I know that later on we get so many Flint episodes. It's nice that they didn't just like sideline Duke, you know? I saw on TikTok someone had made like homemade model of that Cobra ship. So cool. Oh boy. A couple of dragonflies.
This is Leader Joe calling command ship.
This is General Franks to Leader Joe. General Franks to Leader Joe. Is the area clear?
Yes, sir.
Look at these.
Ready for war games.
I'm just gonna turn down the volume just a touch.
Commander, they'll discover us if we remain here much longer.
In a few minutes, they'll be too busy to notice, Destro.
Oh, really?
Bah! Shabby work.
Hey, was that important to the operation of your submarine?
No one invited you on this mission, Destro.
And what is this mission?
You'll see soon enough. Now silence. I want to hear this.
We'll
Oh, boy.
commence at exactly 1000 hours. Will your team be ready?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is that the same flag officer that we saw
Joe's already on the
before?
ball, eh, Erickson?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I don't trust Erickson already.
Leader Joe to Deep 6. Are you in position?
Deep 6 and torpedo in position. and ready to
Hey,
provide
Deep
backup
6 and
assistance.
torpedo. Oh, nice, nice,
GI
nice.
Joe is the best we've got.
As head of the Pentagon Budget Committee, General Howe, I'm sure you'll be impressed with their performance today.
They always impress me, Colonel Sharp.
I'm most interested in seeing the USS Flag in action. You won't be disappointed, Admiral. Binoculars, please.
Oh, wow.
You're quiet today, Erickson.
I'm fine, sir.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
she's
Is that
a beauty, all
is his
right.
name Keelhaul?
Come
Right?
on, dollface. I know a little cafe in port where the spaghetti is great and the lights are dim. Let's you and I get together after.
Let's not and pretend we did, okay?
Leader Joe to carrier flag.
What is that?
Carrier flag to Leader Joe.
Permission to land.
Landing pad clear, Leader Joe.
Yo, Shipwreck, what are you doing, man?
Yes, Duke.
Scramble the Sky Strikers. I want them in the air at exactly 1000 hours.
I'm on my way. Sound the
Okay.
klaxon, Shipwreck.
Scarlet, give him your best.
I'll sink one for you, Shipwreck.
So maybe he was just fooling around,
Better
right?
get a move on, Wild Bill.
Hey, what's the hurry? Y'all got at least 2 minutes left.
Look at him. What a cowboy.
Everyone,
Oh,
your
dang.
attention, please. I know this is just for show, but the top Pentagon brass are watching on the command ship. So let's show them what G.I. Joe can do.
All right. So, if you don't know, I like to stop and start this show so that I can chit chat. And we always like to take a break after we just sort of establish where we're at. So, Pentagon brass, and we've got definitely military from a few different branches watching in the Joes. Of course, remember, GIJoe is a multidisciplinary team. That makes sense, especially the budgetary officer there. It's interesting whenever they reference like the cost, the expense of running GIJoe. You know, I'd say they're worth it though. Anyway, so they're going to be putting on some war games here. Meanwhile, Cobra is up to some plot undersea in wait, and the guys are being real cowboys. Not just Wild Bill, but also Shipwreck with his fooling around, trying to flirt with Scarlet. You got to watch it, man. That's the boss's girl. Like, I don't know. Anyhow, Flint, Ripcord, Ace, Wild Bill, Scarlet, and then Shipwreck back on the flag here. Let's see what happens here. But let's keep our eyes on Erickson. That guy seems squirrely. All right, so Duke's taking the Dragonfly,
Systems on.
and the rest of them are
Take
taking
us to the rendezvous point.
the Sky Strikers. Hey, is that a Televiper? That is a Televiper, right?
Waits for us.
Have we seen them in the show before? Is this their first
This
appearance?
is one of his schemes.
Zartan and I created this plan. Keep your weapons and your high
Zartan and Cobra
wares to
Commander.
yourself. We're going to destroy G.I. Joe without you. But first, we will humiliate them, destroy their spirit. Then we'll lead them to their doom.
See,
These are my Synthoids, perfect imitations
One
of
button,
human beings.
and it's a perfect imitation.
And completely artificial. Made from genetic engineering chemicals you bought from me.
And they will follow orders without question.
This technology is incredible, isn't it?
Synthoids, worship me.
Hail Cobra! Hail Cobra Commander!
How did he get them to look at his camera angles, this Dutch angles, like zooming in? I love it. Really ratchets up the tension, right?
Our missiles!
I don't know. Sorry, what was that? What they were intending to do?
What happened?
I don't know. Regroup!
Incredible explosions! But they missed the ships entirely.
There's something wrong.
Yeah, no doubt.
Look!
What? Oh, those aren't their normal ships. They've already been taken over by Cobra. But like one dreadnought per ship.
I'm hit!
It looks to me like, so the Sky Strikers have already been tampered with as well.
Control devices.
I'll have my gunners open fire.
Sorry, Admiral.
What's this?
I can't let you do
Oh,
that.
oh, Zartan-in-disguise, classic.
Time for a nap, gentlemen.
Oh, it's a sleep gun. Oh.
Wow, Bill, the Deep Six. Duke's gone under.
Oh yeah, interesting. Deep Six and Torpedo were both already introduced that they were in this episode, but like, what were they supposed to do during the war games?
Cobra more rays. Now what are they
Those
up
are
to?
also first appearance, I think, in the show. These vehicles. They're pretty tight. This is very exciting. The Deep Six came in just in the nick of time.
Gentlemen, now to implement stage 2.
Sergeant signal. Synthoids, prepare to board the command ship.
Yes, Master.
Nice shooting there, Tex. Come on. Oh no, what is this?
Smoke screen.
I can't see a thing.
Yup.
Hail Cobra!
Lovely.
I mean, this could spell all sorts of trouble for the Joes.
Synthoids, put the officers in the basket.
Yes, Master.
Excellent, excellent.
It's a real scheming Mr. Burns kind of
The smoke
accent.
won't last much longer.
Wild Bill, see if you can get those more rays, will you?
Yes, ma'am.
I like this as a concept that Cobra is like using like distractions and smoke screens, and left hand doesn't know what the right hand, and like maybe something's going on with Duke or maybe not, we don't know, but certainly like they've got the Morays, you've got the generals, you've got the dreadnoughts. There's a lot of moving parts here, and it definitely is a good sort of like, it's a confusing situation, and the Joes are just dealing with it as best they can. But I could certainly see how they're going to get away if their ultimate goal is to replace these generals with the Synthoids, for sure.
Hail Cobra!
Hail Cobra!
Guys. That arm movement is suspiciously like another one that we are familiar with.
Take her down.
Sergeant, I'm holding you responsible for this disaster.
Sir?
But General, Cobra...
If your team were up to snuff, you'd have stopped Cobra before we were nearly killed. Return to the land base.
Oh,
You're of
no.
use here.
The first blow has been struck. Now will you
Does Duke have an
vengeance
XO?
for his
Like, is it
against
Scarlet? I could see
We shall
that.
destroy them from within by creating one of their own.
So, a
little-
Synthoid of a GIJoe.
Yeah, of
Which
course.
one?
Obviously.
That will keep. But we have a surprise for
Yeah.
you, Destro. Show him, Zartan.
With pleasure, Commander.
Is it a Destro Synthoid?
No, you wouldn't dare. A Synthoid of me?
Something
Wha-
bothering you,
Why would that bother
Destro?
him?
Kneel, slave.
At least it obeys orders.
Destroy it.
What a jerk move.
Or else
Easy, Destro.
What a jerk move. Oh, okay. This is just the demonstration of what they can do with it.
No, not that setting. Use the short distance setting or you'll destroy all the Synthoids.
Ah.
Sorry about that.
And look at this.
Oh, how temporary.
It's gross, and I kind of love it, right? I wish it was a little slower, a little more like Raiders of the Lost Ark, melty. You know what I mean? But still, it's horrific, and I'm here for it.
Remember, Destro, even you can be replaced.
They're such like catty mean girls.
Are you sure about this recommendation, General Howe?
Absolutely. The GIJoe program is a drain on our resources. We must cut their funding.
Ah, see, that's why he's the budgetary guy.
you've always supported GIJoe. Do you agree?
Yes. In fact, I think we should do away with them completely.
All right. The President trusts your judgment, General. I'll put the changes into effect immediately.
Undercutting the entire program.
Come on, get on there. Oh.
You okay, cover girl?
How can we fix our equipment without parts?
It doesn't make sense. Cobra never attacks without a reason.
I agree they're
Interesting,
up to
interesting.
something. Hey, Junkyard, how's it going, fella? You old hound dog? Hey, cut that out.
Here, boy. Hope he wasn't bothering you, Duke.
No, not at all.
Duke, we've got problems. We haven't enough fuel to get one plane off the ground.
I can't get parts for the
What is
tanks.
this?
And we're running out of oil and gas.
Ammunition's down to nothing.
I can't even get propane for my flamethrower.
Duke, the whole base
Does your
is falling
flamethrower use
apart.
propane?
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this right now.
Is that generally how when you cut funding it works? I mean maybe that's how it is. It's just like the parts don't show up, the extra ammo doesn't show up. Where is HR? Where is legal? Where are the rest of the support staff that run the administrative side of GIJoe? You know, like who's in the rear with the gear, as they say. You know, I know Clutch may be there, but he also is like a field agent. It's just that, you know, there should theoretically be someone in a administrative capacity saying, okay, well, you know, Ace, we got to shutter these, you know, these 10 planes are not going to be able to be run now. We're only running 4 planes now. Like, it shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. That's what I'm saying. There's not enough military procedure here. All right, let's see where this goes. Yeah, let's just see where this goes.
Look, Sergeant, your budget has been cut. You'll have to make do. But we need fuel, supplies, ammo. Take it up with General Franks. He's on his way there for an inspection.
Oh.
Cobra air attack!
The Rattlers are coming in.
Patch me into the intercom. Attention, GIJoe unit. All planes are grounded. Prepare to fight a ground-to-air defense.
Dang. You guys are in trouble.
GIJoe headquarters coming into range.
Here's the headquarters. Man, what a great shot of the headquarters. Cool. All the planes are getting taken out. Where's your surface-to-air missiles? Come on. Oh, man.
Head for the shelter. Scarlet.
Everyone's in trouble here. This is a bad situation, Duke. Just got away. Just barely.
That was close.
Ouch! out of the frying pan
and into the fire, mate.
Red Knox.
Red Knox. This is very exciting.
GIJoe will return after these messages.
I like the pacing too, because like they're not in a rush. They know it's a two-parter. They can take their time with it. You know what I mean?
Well now, 3 armed men against little old me. Okay, who's gonna be first?
Hold him, you fools!
Zartan!
Zartan with your chameleonic abilities. Sorry, did he say Spider-Man? What did he say? Nice. Oh, snap. Your laser is out of ammo. Or maybe they're like tracer bullets, but I think they're supposed to be laser guns.
We're out of gas.
Oh, how can they expect us to defend the base without giving us equipment that works? Dude, get on!
Is that the Wolverine? Is that what that's called again?
Just like that?
They were winning too. Why would they leave?
Like the one on the ship.
Maybe they achieved their goal.
Name is Scarlet.
Oh yeah, of course, Scarlet. That's what I meant.
Come on. Come on. Duke, that's way too obvious right off the bat. You are terrible at this, Mr. Synthoid Duke. I know that they're not like together, but like Scarlet would know, right? Scarlet would know. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see where this goes. Oh, I got it. The dog. The dog will know. Dogs always know.
Cobra's turned tail and left.
Hey, get the mud away from me!
Mutt? Who you calling Mutt? I'm Mutt.
Whatever, just get him away from me.
Sorry, Duke. Guess he's kind of excited.
Dogs always know.
They come back. We've had it. We've got to do something.
Something.
Uh-oh.
Wow, what a terrible... Like, they really should have sent him in with some, like, plans of how to act.
What's the meaning of this? Who's in charge here?
You are, man.
Sorry, General, but it was another Cobra attack.
I don't care for your tone of voice, young woman.
Wait a minute. We didn't ask Cobra to attack us.
Yes, but if you weren't here, there would have been no attack at all. Your very existence a threat to our national security.
Is there something wrong with my ears? I could swear they're not working right.
That does not make sense.
Talking about us?
Therefore, by the power vested in me by the President of the United States,
oh no,
I order you to disband. From this moment on, there is no more GIJoe.
You can't mean it.
Oh, he means it.
No, Junkyard!
Oh snap! Is he gonna shoot the dog?
Get away from me! No! Junkyard, back off, boy!
I would
take that dog and have it destroyed. Keep your hands off my dog.
There's no way you can.
But sir, he's unarmed. Give me that gun. I'll do it myself.
This is a war crime. What are you doing? Damn right, quick kick.
Soldier, you're under arrest for gross insubordination and striking an officer.
Fine, fine. At least it's.
I'll get him for you, General.
Oh, Duke, the whole world's gone crazy.
No way. Rock and roll would never do this to Junkyard.
But don't move.
Rock and roll's gonna see.
To be continued on tomorrow.
To be continued. There's a big to be continued. Wow.
GIJoe will return after these messages.
Oh my gosh. Very exciting. Okay, we will briefly discuss this episode after the credits. Hang tight. It's fascinating. You know, I love the pacing. I love the overall sort of vibe. I like the sort of like a lot of the elements of it, and I like that the GIJoe are really like being caught like flat-footed here. Like they just don't suspect at all, despite Synthoid Duke being like literally terrible at his job. Like you had one job, Synthoid Duke. Convince them that you're the real Duke, and you immediately started failing at it. But it's interesting that it's like a smaller group of Joes. There was only 6 or 7 Joes there in that lineup when they were being dressed down by the general. That said, there's a lot of moving parts here, and I understand why they did that. I like the idea of going into this next episode that the Joes are being disbanded and like who knows what's going to happen with them. I like the idea that like there are really like some military brass secretly working for Cobra. That's an awesome thing. Like you would think, like, not to keep referencing Secret Invasion, but a la Secret Invasion, you would want to like keep people in places of power where they could influence, the course of military policy to benefit Cobra ultimately. I like, Quick Kick getting arrested, Junkyard and Mutt on the run. Like, you don't kill the dog, man. If someone tried to actually kill Junkyard, that would be like, there'd be hell to pay. And Rock and Roll 100% is not going to turn on Junkyard and Mutt. Obviously. They better freaking do that. Sort that out right away in the next episode. Cause yeah. Anyway, I'm enjoying it. I'm liking where this is going. And like I said, I like the sort of like the structure of the pacing. Sometimes it's weird because like in some episodes they seem to be able to like pack a ton of really exciting stuff in. And in other episodes, it's like, it's a really simple story, and yet they can't seem to like fill the time or make it exciting. I found this like, it's like a slower pace, which is probably more my speed anyway, like a slightly slower pace, but like there's some depth to it. So I'm intrigued and interested. I do appreciate the fact that Cobra has their own little like mini storyline going on with like, this is a Cobra commander and Zartan plan, and Destro was kind of left on the sidelines. That like real like bitchy sequence where they made the fake Destro was like pretty funny. Anyway, I'm excited to see the next episode. Let's jump right into episode 2. Okay, we're back with season 1, episode 17, The Synthoid Conspiracy, part 2. Let's rock and roll. And speaking of rock and roll, he better do the right thing. No, I'm sure he will. This is one of those episodes that just is like they kind of fly by, you know? Not that GIJoe ever goes too slow. I mean, it's like even the bad episodes of GIJoe are like pretty fun. It's still GIJoe, you know? All right. What I hope is that even though they're going to stop, they're going to realize what happened by the end of this episode. I would love it if there was a little bit of progression. Like, I want to see Cobra kind of win, have a little bit of a win somewhere. Like, maybe like, not too low. We've got more Synthoids in the works, you know? It'd be cool if we had an ending like that. Like, open-ended, like, what else are they up to? We'll see.
Don't move, Mutt. Get scarce, both of you.
I told you.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's right. Did we get a title card even? I don't know.
The one they call Mutt. I want him brought back, alive or otherwise.
Or otherwise.
No.
That's like
General
super
Frank,
illegal, right?
One more word and you'll join this karate-kicking traitor in the guardhouse. Take him away.
Dang. This is kind of crazy, right? Like it's just, we're just jumping right into the fray. Mutt and Junkyard are on the run. Like, Quick Kick's arrested. Scarlet's like on the verge of, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Cobra's gotta be behind this. But how did they turn our own army against us?
See,
how badly do you want the answer?
Is the thinking man's hero.
Enough to trust me?
Put it this way, Destro.
What is this?
I'd likely to trust a rabid weasel.
I expected as much.
Oh snap! Double cross. Whoa! Now we get the title card. Double cross by Destro. He's because he doesn't like how jerky Cobra Commander has been.
Our plan.
He's gonna help the Joes.
The Synthoids.
Wow.
Yes. The Synthoids are perfect, artificially created imitations of human beings. Your team has
real
been disbanded,
doubling up on explaining what's happening.
GIJoe will never rise again!
Why, you dirty...
Oh! Take him away!
Yup. Okay. He's getting away. Come on, let's do it. Doesn't matter if he's in handcuffs.
Scarlet, type those papers
Cut
up
to the
immediately
Pentagon.
and bring me some more coffee.
Yes, General Franks.
Oh no! She's a secretary? Like, I get this is the military,
Duke.
but like, what the hell?
Duke, we've got to reassemble the Joe team.
Right.
Spread the word. We'll meet at midnight in the old bunker.
I copy. Over and out.
To get to the bottom
Looks like
of this.
Destro dumped us right in a nest of vipers.
Nice base. That's cool. Huh. Interesting. Where's
Joes
Destro?
who
Wasn't he
couldn't
gonna
come have
explain
sent
what was
word.
happening?
They stand by any decision we make tonight.
And we finally got a clue to what's going on.
What's with the lantern? Scarlet. I guess they want to like set the tone of the scene, like this is a clandestine meeting, but still, look at this group. We got this is like a big group of Joes here. Hey, is that Airborne beside Ace there? I don't think I've seen him in an actual episode before.
I picked up secret transmissions coming from General Frank's office. He's yapping with somebody here on the open sea.
Only two possibilities then.
A ship?
Or an uncharted island.
Nice place to put a Cobra base, huh?
But if we fail, or if we're wrong...
I say we go for broke. We need our Sky Strikers.
And fuel to fly 'em. First, we got a spring quick kick from the army base.
Then retake Joe headquarters and find out who Frank's
Making a plan. I like it.
Let's do it.
Set your trap at Joe headquarters. Nothing can save them now.
Help! Oh, I'm so glad you're here.
Hey, take it easy, miss. Everything's gonna be
Oh,
The armory is straight ahead.
that was cover girl for one frame or one quick shot in the wrong outfit. That was weird, right? I'm not one for normally noticing animation errors, but I guess this is necessary.
You to hotwire that thing.
No time at all.
You guys.
Take her away.
Okay, so they're fueling up the Sky Strikers. They're like stealing a bunch of equipment so that they can go on
Hey guys, don't forget all quick.
a mission, right? To go and stop the Cobras.
Roll. You got my weapons? You mean these? That's them.
Quick kick. I always wonder if he's gonna get cold not wearing a shirt or, you know, have a problem not having shoes, but he seems fine all the time, right? Okay, so
We need more light.
You all need more.
it's interesting that they've all, like, is Mutt already at the location that the Joes are heading for? Is that what they've set up here? And why didn't Destro, like, follow through with, like, explaining what the heck he was doing, you know? And I think he picked the right Joe for this mission.
Brains. Keep looking.
Copperhead. as I've been saying, I think Mutt is actually a really interesting character that I wasn't as keen on when I was a kid, but like I'm really liking him now.
Odd. There are no guards.
Oh, Mutt's gonna hook up with Duke, of course. Of course, Synthoid Duke was like, it's a trap. It's a trap! Oh no!
Get those jets ready to fly!
Guys.
Listen to her guzzle that fuel. Been thirsty a long time.
Yeah, it is airborne, yeah. Wow. He's a guy we don't see very much of.
Gone.
Fortunately for you,
Destro!
Destro! Surround him!
But I'm the only one who could
replaced your generals with artificial replicas which serve Cobra Commander.
What a load of malarkey.
No! Let him talk.
Their purpose was to turn your own nation's army against you and bring about your final and total destruction.
God, Destro's got such big freaking balls. Like, to walk into a room with like 10 Joes just to like, I'm gonna tell you what's happening now. Like, wow. He's like the man.
But with my help, you can.
Destro's a liar!
No qualms about it. He's just like, here's what's up.
We have you surrounded.
Oh no!
You have 3 minutes to surrender, or we begin.
Did they not notice?
Do you believe me now? We can't surrender. You must fly to my ship, the Valkyrie. I'll give you the coordinates.
You have 1 minute left.
Damn, he's like really helping them.
We'll never make it.
This will buy you the time you need.
Oh, snap. Look at Destro using his advanced weaponry. This is cool. Wow, what are these, drones or something? What are these? Oh, snap. That's tight. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'm impressed. I like that he's got that like on lock. Like he could just press it at any time. He could just press a button on his thing and.
Well, okay.
Oh my God, Duke. Fake Duke is the worst. Okay. All right, whatever.
Looks like those gators are gonna get a nice hard.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, this is so much drama. They're gonna wrap this up quick though, man. Okay. I mean, the parts are in motion. Everything is happening. I think we're looking good here, but they're gonna have to, you know, I guess pull the trigger on this pretty fast. You swinging from the vine like Tarzan.
Nice try. Too bad you.
Oh, weren't expecting.
He's gonna bite me.
Okay, Mutt. Let Junkyard take over.
Nice.
Let's get rid of those chains. How'd you
There
find
you
me
go.
anyway? We've been trailing you for hours. Destro got you too? No, Zartan. Did you hear about his Synthoids? Sin which? It's a long story, Mutt. First, let's get to the Cobra launch base.
Dang right. Did they? Oh, they left those Cobras there. Did they leave Copperhead there too?
It's time you told us the rest of your plans.
Patience, my dear, patience. Come inside while
Look at this. He's got robots like refueling and doing maintenance on the planes. Like, what a guy.
What next, Duke? Check it out! Hey, that's a Cobra base! What are you doing? The one thing Cobra would never expect. We're gonna attack! Let's go for it!
the Cobra base is
Gutsy.
right about
Gutsy.
here. But it may be a trap.
Trap or not, we're going.
There is something you must know first. Something I tried to tell you before.
Oh, snap.
One of you is a Synthoid.
They've escaped? What about the Synthoid Duke?
He tried to contact me once, but was cut off.
Put the base on yellow alert! Yellow alert! Seal all exits!
Oh, they got in just in time. Nice. That's so unnecessary, but I love it.
I thought you'd never notice.
I like the variety too, like Duke giving a headbutt to that guy.
Don't listen to Destro. He wants to create dissension among us. Where's his proof?
Believe what you like. Your welfare is of no consequence to me. Your planes are
This is
ready,
true.
and I grow weary of your company. Please leave now.
How did we end up here, General?
Well, I don't know.
Quiet in there. Yeah. Ow! Get us out of here.
I knew you'd come. We've been in here a long time. Junkyard, are they the real thing? Stand back.
Nice.
Formation of Sky Strikers coming in fast.
Red alert! Red alert!
This is Wing Leader 1.
Man, I love the look of the Televipers. They're really cool.
Wing Leader 2, please confirm.
Well, I mean, at least they can all parachute to safety.
My controls are locked. I can't eject. Save yourself.
What is this? Look at that look. Did you see that look on her face? Like,
So much for Scarlet.
no way. She knew exactly what she was doing. Yeah, that's what I thought. She knows. She knows that he's a Synthoid. That's the thing. Man, I love this. Like the full team is on the assault. So sneaky. Uh-huh.
Okay, Scarlet. I'm tired of your meddling. Not so fast, you phony!
Oh! Duke versus Duke! And she doesn't know which one to shoot! Classic. Classic.
Give yourself up, Synthoid.
You heard her, chemical breath. Pack it in. Don't listen to either of us. Make your own decision, Scarlet.
Hold it, boys. If either of you makes a move before we finish...
Oh, I wish that she would test them with like how much with their knowledge, right? Okay, that's fine. The dog knows.
Junk! You okay?
Good to see you still in one piece, Duke.
Likewise, Scarlet.
Duke, you dare to return?
Don't shoot! I'm the Synthoid!
The neutralizer will prove who you are.
Stop! You fool! Look what you've done! The device is set at maximum! You've sent
Isn't that minimum? Wasn't maximum at the top? Oh, like a nice slow melt. Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want.
Men, under our new organizational structure, Cobra must be ready.
Oh, did you see the eyeball pop out there? That was awesome. So gross. I love it.
All Navy personnel will be under the command of Cobra forces.
Oh, it's so gross. This just makes me happy.
Duke, they're getting away.
Don't let them. I mean, literally, you're pointing guns at them. Why are you letting them go?
They're controlled by the switchboard.
All right, whatever.
They got away.
Yeah, but they'll be back.
GIJoe will be ready for them.
For your loyalty in the face of adversity, for your courage
Barbecue, Snow Job, Lady J. A few of those ones that I hadn't seen before. This is everyone. This is everyone.
force to full operating status.
Oh, they're back, baby. They're back. few episodes lead me to want to applaud them at the end, but I would say that this was definitely one of them. That was so exciting. That's like top tier. Let's talk about it in a second. Okay, that was GIJoe Season 1 Episodes 16 and 17, The Synthoid Conspiracy. What fun. Oh my goodness. What a stellar two-parter. It had the kind of the gross horror that I wanted. It had a few like what's gonna happen kind of moments. It had a ton of the Joes in it, like a lot of the Joes, but I did not ever feel like anything was like crammed in there, or the characters we were focusing on were overshadowed. I thought it all really worked extremely well. I think that this is a really fantastic two-parter, and I got to give them props. I love the idea just generally that they've introduced the Synthoids, and there's so much potential to move forward with this. A couple of things that I want to mention off the top, I suppose, in terms of the plot, really, I guess, and the character work, is that let's talk Destro first off, because the sort of Destro side story is fascinating here. And we've always had Destro kind of bristling with Cobra Commander. Cobra Commander is like not always the sharpest tool in the shed. He's got this kind of like megalomaniacal kind of angle to him. And truth be told, remember, Destro is like a contractor. He like works with Cobra, but he's not necessarily like a part of Cobra. And not in the same way, of course, that like the Dreadnoks are just like mercenaries and whatever. And Zartan's a total opportunist. Destro is an arms dealer. Everyone has this like arm's length, relationship with Cobra Commander. And nowhere is that more clear than I think with Destro in an episode like this, where Zartan and Cobra Commander are just like totally bullying him, and he's like, I'm not standing for this. I'm not standing for you guys making fun of me and like trying to make me into a fool. I appreciate that he sort of undermined their plans, their plot. Of course, without letting Cobra Commander know what he was doing. Like, you'd never be able to circle back and pin that on Destro. But we know that Destro's sitting there smirking in the corner like, haha, I ruined your stupid plan, you jerks. The Synthoids themselves, I think we talked about the sort of the look and feel of them. I love the way they melt when they're being destroyed. That's just so cool and gross, and like that one with the eye popping out at the end. That's exactly what I want out of my cartoons as a little boy inside currently. But even as a little boy, back in the day watching these episodes, that's what stuck with me, right? That's why I mentioned it off the top, is that it's like it's just cool, and certainly it would have been aligned with like the ending of Raiders of the Lost Ark. I also think that and I mentioned this during the episode, but I think that the pacing of this show was really well done. I really liked that they were able to take their time with all of the individual scenes, but it always kept moving. I didn't think that it lagged. I thought that they did a very good job with sort of continuing to drive to new action beats, and sort of underpinning everything with this this sort of like looming crisis, this threat of like the Joes may be no more. That was kind of cool. I think this was a really good episode, and I certainly applaud Christine Marks. I'm gonna be highly anticipating her next episode, and we'll be keeping our eye out for more Synthoids moving forward for sure. So now is a part of any analysis where I want to step away for a minute. We've been talking as we've been running through this series of reactions, this series of reactions to the GIJoe series, about creating some sort of a checklist, a taxonomy. This is a thing that I have actually been working on. I said I've been working on it. We've been talking about it, and now I've sort of put something together. This is a V1, sort of a working document. If you're interested in learning about what I'm going to be tracking, there is a video that is up on Patreon. It's free to all Patreon members, all levels members. So if you want to go over to Patreon and become a free member, you can check out this video, but it gets real in the weeds, and it's very, very nerdy. So if you like data analytics, come on over and check it out. But I don't expect everyone to be interested in this, so this is definitely something that I'm just going to keep over on the Patreon. At some point later on, we'll try and look at the data and pull some insights from it for a future video. Maybe at the end of the season, or at some point later, we'll look at it. But the idea here is that if we start tracking things, here are the tropes that are in this episode. Here are, the characters that are featured in that episode. We can sort of start to apply that data to understand what makes for a good episode. Maybe it's just who the writer is. Anyway, I'll be back in just a second. Your time. Okay. Hey all, I'm back after running through my tracking document, and a few minor things to talk about today. Nothing major, no major trivia that I saw about this episode, other than things that I really noted while we were watching. Like, for example, the Firebat shows up here. That's that little ship, and it is blue, even though the toy, I guess, was red. That's something I was unfamiliar with. The submarine that Cobra used in episode 16, that's called the Riptide. I was unfamiliar with that. I'm not sure if that's actually a toy, but it's pretty cool. I don't think this was the first appearance of it, but I do believe that this was the actual first appearance of the Cobra hydrofoils, the Moray. Those toys are so freaking cool. I love them. I just love them. But I think notably, of course, these two episodes featured almost all of the Joes. I got to think of that last scene, the sort of the on the parade ground scene where everyone was in the bleachers. That's got to be basically all the Joes animated there, and I don't know that that's ever been seen before. So a ton of background characters, sort of extra supporting characters seen here. There were a number of tropes that I picked up on that I noted here in these episodes. Of course, we had someone being captured. We had Cobra and Zartan being so mean, total mean girl attitudes towards Destro. We had an arrest, right, with Mutt, or an attempted arrest, I suppose. Quick Kick was arrested, wasn't he? What else did we have? An enemy. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, of course. Destro with the double cross. That's a classic. It's a trap, right? That's again another classic trope where it's just a trap. But I love that Cobra is able to set up these elaborate traps. Flirting. Anytime there's flirting on the show, I love it. I want to take note of it. But Shipwreck getting slapped by Scarlet, that's pretty hilarious to me. Not that I love seeing Shipwreck, that's a little out of character, and also he's got to know that Scarlet and Duke are kind of like an item. I mean, maybe not officially, but come on, people talk, Also of note, there were references to Spider-Man and Popeye in episode 16, which I think was pretty funny. Okay, let me know if there's any tropes that you spotted that I may have missed in this episode. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll circle back with the next episode. I think we're going to be doing that next week. That will be, what's it called? The one with the ghosts. You know what I'm talking about? The Phantom Brigade, I think is what it's called. Okay, until next time. See you later. Bye.